Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about another township in New Jersey, which is Princeton, New Jersey. Princeton, New Jersey is located in Mercer County. It's one of the beautiful towns in New Jersey. It's also the home of one of the Ivy League college, Princeton University. The public school in Princeton, New Jersey is highly rated. This township has about 30,000 people who live here. And most of the people live in Princeton because of the location. And because this township is equal distance from Philadelphia and New York City, it has all the major public transportation that you can access to both states. It's also close to Trenton, which is the capital city of New Jersey, and it's also close to New Brunswick and Edison, which is very diversified and easy access to everything. Princeton Township, it also has a lot of young people who live there because it's college town, and it has a lot of good restaurants, coffee shops, and museums and parks. So people love this township. It's really pretty during the spring and summertime. So everyone, welcome to Wealth Building Wednesday. My name is Fei Yan, a real estate agent who works in Keller Williams, and I work in Central New Jersey. If you do looking to buy, sell, or rent, please give me a call. I would love to help you out. So let's talk about housing in Princeton Township. Since Princeton is conveniently located to everything, it's easy to access to, and also the school system is great. It has beautiful parks and museums. Obviously, the housing price is not gonna be that cheap. I got some statistics from Realtors Properties Report. The median estimate home in Princeton is about $957,000. For the last 12 months, the pricing of homes in Princeton has increased about 34.4%. And for those that's listed in the MLS, the average price is about $1.65 million. And the last 1 month change is about 16.8%. Princeton doesn't have too much new construction, and the average homes in Princeton is about 55 years old. Now, what do those people do in Princeton Township? Most of the people who lives in Princeton Township obviously is in education because the Princeton University is nearby. The second biggest category of people who live there, they are professionals, science, and technical in these fields. And the third biggest category is healthcare and social assistance. Let's talk about schools in Princeton Township. Princeton Township has 6 public schools. It enrolled about 3,740 students. The teacher and student ratio is about 11 kids to 1 teacher. The 6 schools consist of Community Park School with 332 students from pre-K to 5th grade, Johnson's Park School with 329 students in grades pre-K through 5, LITTLEBROOK School with 342 students in grades K through 5, and Riverside School with 289 students in grades pre-K through 5. Princeton Middle School has about 803 students from grades 6 through 8. And Princeton High School has about 1,555 students in grades 9 through 12. The New Jersey Monthly Magazine ranked Princeton High School as one of the 20th best throughout New Jersey. The U.S. News and World Report ranking Princeton High School as one of the top public high schools in New Jersey. Now let's talk about university in Princeton. Obviously, Princeton University come into mind. From the U.S. News Report ranking, Princeton University is ranked number 1 in national universities, number 4 in best college for veterans, number 3 in best undergraduate teaching. And Princeton University is very, very pretty. It's historical architecture. It sits on 600 acres land in New Jersey. It was founded in 1746. By 2021, it has a total undergraduate enrollment of 5,321 students. And the tuition for Princeton University is about 57,410, and the acceptance rate is about 4%. So it's very hard to get into Princeton University. But it's really worth it because look at the campus. It's really pretty, and the kids who study there love Princeton University. Now, there's also another college in Princeton, which is called Westminster College. This college is owned by Rider University, was established in 1932. Currently, more than 12,000 students attend this college. It has about 82% acceptance rate. The third college in Princeton is the Princeton Theological Seminary. Obviously, this college was founded by Presbyterian Church. Its main campus is in Princeton. It enrolls about 333 students. It's also a very tough school to get into. Princeton has a lot of restaurants because of different ethnicity that live there. It's a very active neighborhood and has a lot of good restaurants. One of the restaurants that I'm going to talk about is Element. Element is actually renovated by a retired private equity executive of Bank of Princeton. And this restaurant is very famous. A 2009 review, New Jersey Monthly Magazine described this restaurant as one of the best restaurants in New Jersey. And it serves wine and also different cuisine, range from chicken liver pate to seafood and different kind of food. So the wine, it could be range from $26 per bottle to $2,700 per bottle. So it's a very elegant restaurant. If you do want to visit, you should stop by and take a look. There's also a seafood restaurant called Blue Point Grill, which opened its door in 1999 on Nassau Street in historical Princeton. The environment is very comfortable, it's inviting, relaxing, and the waiters are very friendly. They very promptly, when you go there, you could sit down right away. They do have a variety of seafoods from crab and lobster salad to chili, sea bass, and risotto, entrees. That's a different variety that you could choose from. And it's bring your own liquor place. You do need to bring your own liquor because they don't have a liquor license. But it is like liquor shop, which 3 doors down. You could just pick up a bottle of wine very easily. So it's a great place if you wanted to go visit. And if you want to go to like a smaller restaurant that all the locals love, you could also try Talakawa Ramen. It's actually very close to the Princeton train station, and they have the best broth for the ramen, and they make it themselves, so it's very authentic. And you can see all the paintings in the wall of the restaurant, and there's always a wait when you go to this restaurant, and the locals love it. It's actually, there's a lot of Japanese people in the restaurant too, which you don't see very often. But this is a great place if you do want to visit. Now let's talk about Princeton public transportation. Princeton has 2 nearby train stations. The Princeton station, which is when you get off, is right on the campus of Princeton University. And it's another station is Princeton Junction Station, which is right on the northeast corridor. The train is also nicknamed by Dinky, which connects downtown Princeton, New Jersey, and the Princeton University campus with Princeton Junction Station on the north corridor. The train superhighway connects Boston, New York, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. Besides the train, people also take public bus, which provides services to Trenton, the 606 route, and local service on Route 605. And there's also like Coach USA that you could take to New York City and nearby towns. Princeton and Princeton University also provide free Bee and Tiger Trail local bus services for students. So it's very easy access to everywhere from Princeton. There are two very important museums in Princeton. One of them is Princeton University Art Museum. It's a small museum, but it's free. You can just go in there. It's actually dated back to 1755. It's one of the leading university art museum in the country, with collections about 112,000 works of art ranging from ancient, medieval, and American fine art. Visitors are allowed to take photos as long as there's no flashlight on. And there's also restrooms and lockboxes that you could use in the museum. It's one of the must-see museums when you visit Princeton. There's another museum, it's Mulvin Museum. Mulvin Museum is one of the former residents of a former governor of New Jersey. Until later on it was donated to the public. It became a museum. It has a small garden offering a permanent and revolving exhibit about evolution of phones, and also this rare historic furniture, art, etc. There's also a garden outside which are very pretty, and they change up the plants that they growing every year. So it's a great museum if you want to take your kids and for afternoon visit. There's several parks in Princeton. One of them is called the Delaware Raritan Canal State Park. It's a very long linear park. It's reached about 70 miles starting from central New Jersey. And it's a great park for people to go there to bicycle, to running, to jogging, and to see the nature. You can walk around the river. It's very relaxing. It's one of the great parks. There's also other parks such as Turney Basin Park. It's a nice place to relax, to walk or run on the canal, and it's actually connected to the DNR Canal State Park. And you could also do canoe or kayak. There's another park called Marquand Park, was originally the property of Princeton University professor George Richardfield, who bought 30 acres of farmland in 1842 for his personal estate. It contained walking paths, a baseball field, an attraction for children such as sandbox, and a play structure. Place give you plenty of option to enjoy the nature. You could sit on the bank and read and picnic with your family and friends, play with your children. The paths are paved. It's great for strollers and wheelchair friendly. You could also bring your pets. And there's another park, is Community Park North, which is one of my favorite. It has 71-acre parks with wood walking trails, and there's a pond. You could do fishing and skating. Beautiful walking trails. Some are more scenic than the others. And there's two lake, a lake house, and there's also summer. There's a lot of shows going on in this park. And it's very pleasant for hiking, and there's also a bathroom. That's very important for hikers, right? And there's a dam and a running stream of water. It's a great place for family and friends to go hiking. Some of the trails are stony, and it's be careful to bring your dogs, because it's very interesting, but the pets might not like it because you have to walk in stones and rocks. And it's also don't go after just a rainy day because it becomes very muddy, but it's really a great place for you to relax. And it almost, when you go into the park, it almost doesn't feel like you are in New Jersey. It's a very, very quiet and beautiful environment. So this concludes my video for Princeton Township. If you do want to come to visit or interested in the real estate in Princeton, you can always give me a call. My name is Fei Yan from Keller Williams, and I work in Central New Jersey. So I would love to shop for your next home in Princeton, New Jersey. So thanks for everyone for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.